Hi guys. Anyway, today I am joined by Tumelo Mngomezulu, also known as Scooby. What's up, bro?
Hey, what's happening, brother?
Before we start and get into stuff, I just wanted to say that we would not be sitting here today if it wasn't for you taking me under your wing at the beginning, because I heard of Forex from you properly. Actually, it was probably the first time I heard of Forex. You showed me parts of the industry and like showing me the industry of like how people are running their businesses, what's going on, who's doing what, things like that. So really like I appreciate you and everything you've done for me to this day.
Yeah, no, you're welcome.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you've always been hardworking. Now we're here, and I just want to say shout out to Exness. Thank you, Exness, for actually seeing Top Trader South Africa and giving not only Top Trader as a brand, but also us as traders the platform to be able to speak here and just everyone share knowledge with everyone.
Yeah. Anyway, we're still talking about the early days now. Let's go back to your early days, how you started with the whole trading thing, like life before Forex per se, and like just getting right at the beginning of it.
When I was younger, probably at like the age of 7 or 8, I'd always see news, there at the end, just at the end, when they'll tell you about the dollar and the rand and the pound.
Yeah.
And there, I didn't know that I'd be a trader, but like it would always be something that would fascinate me. And fast forward to my varsity years now, I was chilling there in my room and searching for ways to make money online, and funny enough, there's a lot of ways to make money online, but they're not all straightforward, like Forex. I think Forex is straightforward. You find Exness, open an account, submit your documents, you're verified, and within an instant you connected. And I mean, it's crazy. They give us lovely leverage there. But anyway, so I opened an account with an international broker. Had this guy said he'd show us fundamentals, and we'd learn fundamental trading, and we were all excited about it. We were like, yeah, we're gonna conquer the markets now. And I take nothing away from fundamental trading. I know phenomenal fundamental traders, and obviously there's a lot of factors that go into you trading successfully, and we were only given the one element, which is the strategy. We tried it about 20,000 and then it was lost. So we lost about 50,000 there.
Yeah.
And I just told myself that, look, this thing works. I've deposited money, I've made money, I've withdrawn money, and I was like, okay, look, I'm gonna stay on this until I become profitable. So, and that's when I went fully into Forex. So this was about like mid 2016, and ever since, this is all I do. Yeah.
Talking about your life now, like what does your day-to-day look like in your life currently right now?
My day-to-day? Well, okay, so there's the trading part of things, and there's also OpenEye Forex part of things, and well, because of COVID, we weren't too out there as OpenEye Forex, but then this year we just decided to open offices again and just go fully in. So most of my day is spent in the morning. That's when I look at the trade. So I make sure everything is going all right. I send out signals to people. Sometimes I may not be trading something particularly that day, but I always try and make sure that I give somebody a signal or two. More of it now is pretty much trade management. I don't trade as frequently anymore. But then now I trade more lots, more volumes, and just hold trades now. And I'm just trying to nurse OpenEye Forex and make it grow, because I think that we can really share education with people on different levels.
Yeah. So how has trading been so far, like in 2021? Because it's 2021 now, the first half is almost done.
Yeah, 2021, it's been quite interesting. I think 2021 markets are back to like normal 2019 markets. 2020, you know, it was crazy across the board.
Yeah.
Although I know cryptos right now are insane, you know. But then as far as the rest of the markets go, I think they're quite cool again, you know, to get in and actually make good money, you know. Personally, me trading currencies, you know, I'm big on currencies, so I'm still trading currencies. I could be wrong. Somebody could teach me a thing or two on a different day. But I think as far as risk management goes, I think currencies are great there, and they still move, you know, they still move. I think the climate of how they move to like news and stuff like that might be different, but currencies still move and they still pay a lot.
I feel like money management has become such a taboo topic in the... People focus more on strategy. Everyone's chasing the strategy and whatnot. I know, like I said earlier on, I've been under your wing a lot, and you've spoken about probably more about money management than a strategy. So, like, why is it that, you know, when it comes to money management, people kind of just ignore that topic? They don't focus on it as much as they should be.
Instant gratification.
Yeah.
You know, so I think a lot of people aren't looking at the bigger picture. You know, they're looking at, if I can make 3,000 today to buy these shoes. They're not thinking if I can make it consistently. And that's another thing. If you're getting a signal from someone, always practice your trade, your money management there as well.
Yeah.
Just because I'm giving you a signal doesn't mean the market is going to go that direction. I mean, trading is all probabilities, you know. So that's why if I'm going to say, look, buy this, you can go as aggressive as you want, but then know that don't take all your trading money and put it into one trade, because you won't trade, you won't see you won't live to see the trade the next day, or you'll have to fund again, you know. I think the money management thing, why people don't want to do money management is because they're trying to get rich quickly.
Okay, now that's cool. What's a piece of trading psychology advice that you wish somebody would have told you when you started?
I think the biggest piece, and it's so dumb, it's so dumb, but the biggest piece of trading advice I wish somebody had given me when I started trading, right, and which I take in my life today, is every moment in the market is unique. Some days don't move like the others, you know. Some days the market will go up and then down. Some days it will move straight up and then just decide to turn the direction. So I think realizing that every moment in the market is unique keeps you on top of your game, because you know that as soon as this market is moving against me, I'm going to come out this trade. And that's what you're trying to do essentially, right? Is you're trying to, with your wins and your losses, you're trying to be in your wins for as long as possible, right? And take your losses away quickly. I mean, yes, people do put in some math in it and stuff like that, but what's going to happen at the end of the day, what happened yesterday is not going to happen today. You know. Yeah.
No, that's actually a powerful piece of advice right there, because every moment in the market is unique. So let's go to trading education right now, which is like, I think is a very tricky subject, especially in this industry in South Africa right now, because you'll find that obviously everybody knows babypips.com, and you'll find that Scooby right now, another Scooby or Temba or whoever decides that, okay, I'm going to go right now, I'm going to go copy paste babypips.com, I'm going to put in a PDF and start selling it to people and then make money. And obviously that has been like a trend for so long right now. We've had people release books who have copy paste, it was just copy paste from the internet stuff and all that. But like, how can one person really go about finding the right education for themselves, especially when it comes to trading education?
Okay, the biggest thing, right? There's nothing wrong with trading schools and going to trading schools, right? And the education part of things, like you said, it's a bit tricky because there's a lot of people that are teaching people how to trade, right? But the biggest thing, like you're saying, I think people before they go to a trading school have basic knowledge on what trading is. There's tons of stuff on YouTube. There's people that are like saying that scams and whatnot and whatnot, and there's a fine line there, because here's the thing. If you come to me and I teach you something and you're not successful at it, doesn't mean it's a scam.
Yeah.
It's a bad deal. There are people that are going to varsity and they've been graduates for 3-5 years now. They're not getting any jobs. Is that a scam? No, it's not a scam. It's just something that didn't work out for them. But what is a scam is me coming to you saying, "Hi, Nqobi, I'll trade for you. Give me money." And that's what people shouldn't do. Never give somebody your money. The only people that you should only send your money out to are the brokers, and also regulated brokers. Because here's the thing, with the MT4 and MT5 technology, I can go buy it now, set up a system, right? So always make sure that the broker is regulated, and it's always better if the broker is regulated in more than one place, because now they know that they have a reputation in more than one place. So that's why I choose Exness, because I know that they're regulated, especially also in South Africa. So I know that for also the rest of the African clients, they can come to Exness and know that, okay, there is a footprint here.
Yeah. So what is like some of your top tips that you in terms of like consumer education against scams and fraud?
Yeah, so the biggest thing is, like I said, always make sure when you send money, it's always to an FSCA regulated person. And like now, there's not only fraud stuff within just Forex, Bitcoin as well. Be very careful with Bitcoin. You know, if somebody is going to tell you that they're going to make a lot of money for you, now I'm not saying that people can't make a lot of money for you, but kind of stay away from people that are in your face about it. Look, if you see me on Instagram or Facebook or where, you know, you can take interest in me. But now if I'm in your inbox and I'm telling you that, hey, look, ABC, that's where you should be a little bit like skeptical on like, okay, this. And when people start telling you where to send money, especially if there isn't like a back office or a place where you log into and you see your account and stuff like that, where it's just like send money to this account number. Nah. That's where people should stay away. So always assess things like that. Like, how does this character look? How does he hold himself? If I ask him for investor details, would he be able to give it for me? And track record, So I'd say just follow up on a person. Don't look at, okay, this guy has this fancy car, I'm gonna go. No, just follow the track records.
In 2020, Exness saw its highest ever trading volumes, $7 trillion for the year, with a $930.6 billion new monthly record in March 2021. The number of active clients from more than 150 countries was up almost 100% year on year to 187,609. All this information we publish on our website, together with our price history. We do this so as to maintain our commitment to transparency.
Let's talk about any like memorable trades, like your favorite trades that you've placed over the past 2 years per se, like a trade where you just like, now this was the one.
Memorable trades in the past 2 years, not really. I had a period where cryptocurrencies were just going up, but this was like 2017, and it was crazy there because the strategy was literally Tuesday 12 o'clock buy, Tuesday 12 o'clock buy. For a good 40 weeks, I made money every week. I made like at least $1,000 every week, at least 1,000. And on the last week, I made about like $5,000 in a space of 2 days. That's when cryptos were just booming. Then I left them there. But I think now, I'm at a point where I've been trading long enough to yes, the emotions are still there, but I think memorable trades are birthed from greed, because you're trying to make the most amount of money from the trade. That's why you're gonna remember it, because you made a lot of money from it. But most of my trades, they have an average that they're making. So I'm not really breaking out of an average amount of money that I'm making, So I don't really think I've had that memorable trade in a while.
So any losses that you've currently taken over the past year where you just look back and you're just like, yeah, no, it was rough?
When did we have the
2019.
interview? It was 2019,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So yeah, no, 2020, huge,
Yeah.
huge loss.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was around mid-March.
Okay.
So I know it was just after like even Nasdaq was like shorting and stuff like that.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I took a loss. Like I said, quite a huge loss, about like 45,000 US.
Okay.
You know, and yeah, that did mess with me. I don't want to lie and be like, no. that was quite a lot of money to lose. So I did stay away from trading actively. You know, I was still looking at the markets because, like I said, that Forex is my life. But I was trading gradually. But I'm back here, you know, and I'm going hard every day.
Yeah.
You know, yeah, I'm going in every day. Fortunately, I didn't lose it all. It was just a lot of money. It was pretty much 2019 profits, you know, that got taken away.
And what was your biggest lesson that you took from that experience?
You know, funny enough, it's quite contradictory of what I usually teach my people, and that's the thing. Again, this is money, you know, and understand when you're trading, you're always going to be emotional. This could be your first trade or your 100th or your 1000th trade. You're always going to be emotional. Cut your losses. That's the biggest thing. I didn't cut the loss, you know, and I think that's sometimes the biggest problem when you're very consistent and you're winning a lot of trades, you start becoming overconfident to a point where I thought, this thing is going to come back, this thing is going to come back, this thing is going to come back, you know. And once I saw that, okay, look, pretty much half my work for 2019 has been taken away from me, that's when reality dawned, and it was like, close this trade, take a break, you know, take a break. And I always say that always leave some for tomorrow. I always tell people that look, it might not be going well today, you will lose, but don't blow the account. Always leave some for tomorrow.
Now, perfect. So what advice can you give to our viewers right now?
It's not easy, right? But don't give up. There's a lot of free education out there. The knowledge doesn't end. Find someone that you click with, you know, somebody's style that you click with. Just don't be greedy. Be patient. Be patient. Give yourself time. It will all pay out. Take away the instant gratification. Put in the money management. Look into trading psychology, and you'll be good.
Okay. No, thank you very much, guys, for watching. And thank you to Exness for making the show possible.